So what if? That's a good question, right? Because what we know is what if you get your mind right? What's it do to the rest of you? What's it do to the rest of your life, your relationships, your business? Ultimately, what if is a good question here when it comes to um, getting some of these things right, particularly in this day and age when we have a lot of fear, overwhelm, doubt, things like that coming in. Because the first question a coach always asks somebody is, "How's your head? How's your heart?" And we know that high performers need to be in a good place. You need to be in a good place up here, and you need to be in a good place in here. And so here's some questions for you, a few options for you today. What if you didn't turn on the news today? We know there's a lot of battling going on to get things passed. You know, what if social media was for communication instead of judging, and instead of people making backhanded statements, things like that, and we weren't just thumb surfing looking for something to occupy our brain with novelty. What if you kept on demand things that just keep drawing you in at bay today? Um, and what if you didn't read any bad articles about how horrible the world is breaking out to be, and what the direction of the coronavirus is and things like that? And what if you didn't go to the store and look at the frustration of people's faces and see people stand there at the particular place and scratch their head and go, why didn't I get any? So what if those things? What if you didn't do those things? And what if you did these things? What if you smiled as much as you could? What if you planned your day on a piece of paper and then you did it again and again and again? What if you journaled what you were grateful for? What if you spent time in person or on the phone or in video with someone every hour just to say hi and tell them how much you care about them? What if you exercise for 20 or 30 minutes today, and then tomorrow and the next day? And maybe if you read a few pages in a book. Or what if you went outside and took some deep breaths, or just opened the window if you're in the city and you can't go outside or something like that, and took a few breaths? Just get some fresh air, you know, smell nature, the city, whatever it is, but not your house, not where you're at right now. And then what if you put on a little classical music, a little Baroque? We all have music available to us right now. Okay. What if you said the word love to somebody, and then somebody else, and then somebody else? It's okay. It's okay. Um, what if something, you know, it, what if you found a quote you loved? You wrote it down and then you said it, and then you said it, and you said it. And what if you lay down on the floor and stretched, put your hands way above your head, take some deep breaths, and lay there for a few minutes? And then what if you just sat in quiet, closed your eyes, took some deep breaths? And then after doing these things, what if you wrote down what you accomplished and put a check mark next to them? You'd be in a good place. So, in order to be in a good place in the rest of our lives, we need to be in a good place inside of our lives, inside of ourselves. Okay. So, this doesn't take much time. Make sure you keep your head right. Get your head right. And it makes a difference. It makes a difference every day. It makes a difference in how we treat each other. It makes a difference in what we become. So, here's something I want you to consider. I want you to think about this, because this is very powerful from a person who wrote this at a very young age. Everyone has inside of him a piece of good news. The good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. That's from Anne Frank, from the Anne Frank Diary. So, my thought for the day: love you guys. Stay safe, stay well, take care of each other, reach out, reflect on yourself, reflect on your business. We'll get through this. This too shall pass. So, have a good day. Smile, love, be kind. Talk to you soon.